Alright, so for today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the CCM Caterpillar 245 with rock grapple, or material handler, whatever you would like to call it. This model is no longer available from CCM. It's been long since discontinued. Only 182 were made, and they were just modifications of the standard 245 excavator. So the first thing we're going to look at is Brochure. I got number 47 of 182. That's the signature right there, and then you have a nice picture of the real machine with the grapple. The hydraulic lines on here are a little bit different than on the model. They are on this side of the stick, and the ones on the model you'll see are on the other side of the stick. And then coming to the back, here's your specifications and everything about the grapple and all your heights and dimensions and everything. But here's the model. So when you get the model, you're gonna have to install the cab. I haven't fully installed mine yet, so it'll still pop off. There's just two little tiny holes or nubs right there that fit into holes on the body. I got mine. It was a little broken. It needs a little glue to fix, but I'm not in too big of a hurry to fix it. I believe this door may or may not open. I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna force it. It feels like it's gonna open, but I don't want to force it and break it. Not sure if this cab riser is metal. I believe it's like a resin. I'm not sure because it doesn't feel like the cab, but I could be wrong. But how you would install it on the model, there's like a little sticky pad or something right here where you would just kind of stick it to the model. I honestly don't want to do that because if I ever do want to pack it up and have to move the model, that's going to be a real pain in the you-know-what to move it. But overall, there's how the cab looks. It's a little messy on the front. There's obviously a little bit of a gap. It's not as clean as it could be, but it still looks nice. Obviously, you've seen reviews of the other 245s that I have, so we're not going to go too much into the detail. But you do have nice wide tracks. Everything on your undercarriage is modeled very nicely. You do have etched walkways. My handrails, they're a little... I can zoom in there for you. My handrails on this 245 are a little bent, kind of like bent out of shape. Like this one has a hard time staying up. It just likes to fall down a lot, which I'm not sure why. And then still on the kind of the car body, you can see kind of it's all bent, weird, and everything. Not really sure what's going on there. That's just how I got it. And then coming to the back, obviously, on all the 245s, the doors open, and of course my doors don't want to open. But there, you can see this nice detailed engine inside there. And then on the back of the counter, you do have a nice Caterpillar decal right there. And then you do have simulated points where you would bolt your counterweight on to the machine. And then coming over to this side, nothing too crazy here. It's just the same on everything. As you can see right here's stuff modeled into the casting, which is nice. But here's really kind of what's different about this 245 is this grapple. I am kind of disappointed with this grapple. When you do kind of fold it down all the way to the closed position, it doesn't really hold anything. It's just very loose, which is kind of disappointing. And it's not a metal grapple. It's like a resin or hard plastic. But the paint matches. It's okay. Just like the cab riser, the paint match isn't 100%, but it does match when you're taking pictures and stuff. And as you can see, like I said, I'm going to zoom out and show you. For the stick, there's no hydraulic lines there. They are actually on this side of the machine right there. So overall, that's just about it. Your functionality is basically the same. You're still going to have your max height, which is about that. And then your stick and everything will go out. Cab wants to tilt off there. Your stick and everything will still go out. You could achieve a digging depth, which I'm not really sure why you would be digging with a material handler. It does spin total 360, the material handler itself. It does move. That's just kind of about it for functionality on the model. So overall, I mean, if you want to collect all the 245s like I did, I'd recommend picking it up if you don't have it already, but I believe they sold for $182 or something like that. I wouldn't pay any more than that for it. I obviously had to pay a little more for that since they're no longer produced, and Everybody has them for 300 plus now. But overall, it's a nice model. I wouldn't recommend. I mean, I would recommend picking it up if you wanted all the 245s, but I think I would recommend picking up maybe the other 3 245s before you pick up this, unless you absolutely want this model. It's a nice model. There's a couple things that CCM could have definitely done better on, but overall, it's a nice model. So that's just about it for this review. So thank you for watching. And if you would like to follow me on social media, both of my links will be in the description to Instagram and Facebook. And stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.